Hey, what's going on? You know who it is. You know what it is. All right, you guys, peeping. All right, man. So a lot of people was talking about this. I'm gonna put my stamp on this, and just break this down to talk about this. Basically, more evidence have came out against the irregular and peculiar behavior of one Tyson Luke Fury. I think that's his entire name. And the more they continue to just make themselves very suspicious, only people with common sense will accept the fact that Tyson Fury did something strange and that he didn't fight Deontay Wilder on an even playing field. I mean, at the end of the day, man, you got to tell the truth. You got to keep it a buck. You know, I'm not worried about people that don't tell the truth and that want to come on people's channel and try to bring some attention to themselves by trying to talk greasy and trying to talk slick, because we all know at the end of the day they're not going to say it to your face. Trolls gonna be trolls. That's why they trolls. That's why they don't show their face. It's hilarious, but then they'll tell you, why won't you show your face? I've already shown my face on several occasions, but nevertheless, it's very hilarious though. It's just very hilarious when you just see all this evidence that's been presented, about Tyson Fury, basically proving that he did something more than likely he didn't have no business doing versus Deontay Wilder. Now, some footage have popped up where Tyson Fury is doing an interview, and I know people gonna make every excuse in the book. People keep saying, "Oh, well, what proof you have?" Like, tons of proof have been provided about Tyson Fury's history. We know at the end of the day, people don't want to accept it. They just don't care, because all they see is somebody like Tyson Fury beating somebody like Deontay Wilder. And you know what I mean when I say that. I don't have to go into deep detail. You know the obvious. You guys already know what's up with that. Whether people want to be man or woman enough to accept what's the real deal with the Tyson Fury Deontay Wilder thing, and why people are so upset about the fact that a lot of media, well, fair and unbiased media, have provided proof that Tyson Fury more than likely cheated against Deontay Wilder, is because they don't want to accept the fact that Tyson Fury didn't win that fight on the up and up. And, that's just the bottom line. So now you see this footage of Tyson Fury right in the middle of an interview where somebody yells out, "Hey, Tyson, don't drink that water." That's in the locker room while he's doing an interview. And then he has this weird look on his face. Then right after the fight, the post-fight, the post-fight interview, Tyson Fury says, "What's in this water?" Then all of a sudden, he says, "Okay." And then you've been hearing things about water. Now, keep in mind, Deontay Wilder didn't accuse Tyson Fury flat out of cheating. It was accumulated from basically videos, pictures, past fights with Tyson Fury, Tyson Fury's history with sparring partners, former opponents. And like I said, all this can be research, but people don't want to accept it. Or they do accept it, except they just don't care. The only way they would make us think about it if it was Deontay Wilder, because we know Deontay Wilder isn't white. Now, for anybody that's going to come on here and say, "Hey, why do we have to make this about race?" And this isn't about race. Of course it's about race. Then you look at Tyson Fury's latest stunt he pulled. Basically, many people believe that he faked the 19 tests, basically to buy some more time going into this fight so he can bring in a new trainer, because Tyson Fury was getting his ass handed to him in sparring, allegedly, and he weighed over 300 pounds. So he just was trying to buy more time. Then you got people in his camp say, oh, well, the picture of him at the card lot was taken like 2 weeks ago. And then if you look at the day the picture was posted, it was posted the same day that he allegedly went looking for a rent-a-car when he's supposed to be basically quarantining. I mean, at the end of the day, man, no matter how much evidence you provide and show the public, they gonna believe what they want to believe. Because at the end of the day, Tyson Fury is under the complexion protection insurance. So much proof has been provided. And then you'll get these clowns that'll come on your channel and say, well, where's the proof? You don't have any proof. We've showed tons of proof. We've showed close-up pictures of Tyson Fury's gloves. We've showed close-up pictures of his knuckles, bare knuckles hanging out the gloves. We've shown pictures of his gloves flapping, adjusting, doing weird stuff. Then you get people talked about, well, Muhammad Ali, we ain't talked about Muhammad Ali. Okay? Then you get people that act like they boxing experts and saying, oh, well, nothing gets past the commission. And I've debunked that on several occasions, but people just refuse to listen. No, they just don't want to listen. They just want to ignore it. But they keep saying, what proof? But at the end of the day, you got people who, like I said, who want to give y'all fair journalism. By us putting these stories out, we're being fair. We've been fair. No, you only want us to be objective and fair when it comes to ripping a black fighter. That's the only time you say we're fair. Everybody is off limits except the black fighters. And I've said this on several occasions. I don't need your approval. I don't need your your viral thumbs up, your viral pats on the back, because I gives two fucks what you think. And I'm going to continue to put out what I need to put out. You can accept it and respect it, or you can do what you always do, which is reject it. Bars. But, it's cool. It just shows what kind of person you are. So, at the end of the day, people gonna believe what they want to believe. They just gonna ignore it. So, it is what it is. Anyway, this your boy Town Biz. I'm out.